And that's what this is about, right?
Yeah.
We're collecting things that gave us these great memories growing up.
Your destination is on the left.
Thanks. Where? Oh, there it is.
Well, it was a long drive, but we made it, dude. Here we go.
Finally.
We got games. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, it's so hot.
We're hunting for hot softs today.
All the hot softs.
We are in Whitby, Ontario at We Got Gamez. Speaking of games, we have our lists.
Yep.
Okay. Why don't you tell everybody a couple games that you have on your list that you're looking for today?
Castlevania. As we know, the rules for me right now are everything's complete in box. So I'm looking for a copy of Castlevania, probably a copy of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. According to one of our last videos, you guys voted on a game that I should look for particularly. So I'm going to keep an eye out for a copy of Adventure Island 2.
I've got Ninja Gaiden Fever, so really any of those three for NES, but like Will, I need the box. The book's optional, but I need the box for that one for sure. I really got some Alex Kidd on the brain too, so
You're always after Alex Kidd.
always after Alex Kidd for Master System. Let's get out of this sun and let's get game hunting.
How long has the store been open?
So this particular location here in Whitby, Ontario has been open for around a year.
Because we love, like, that's the other thing is we like meeting people, right? And Skies of Arcadia. Oh, they got Power Stone. Freaking the Dreamcast, so good. Soul Calibur.
So let's talk about that. This is the first.
This is
This is the first display cabinet right here.
this is the first one, which has some bangers in it. Like we're talking about just Dreamcast alone here, right? There's a ton of Dreamcast stuff, which also you don't see a whole lot of Dreamcast in general. But if you come down to the bottom here, tucked behind here, we got some Sega CD.
Oh
We
yeah.
got Lunar there, Dark Wizard. And then we come across over here, we got some Genesis games, Splatterhouse 2. Sunset Riders, Mega Man,
I see.
Wars,
I see Ghouls and Ghosts, and I see Phantasy Star 3. Oh,
Gunstar Heroes,
dude.
Musha in the case.
I want to show you something that I caught right when I walked in. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The first one.
Oh my god.
The first.
I think that's the
Sega
first
CD.
time I've actually seen that in the wild.
There it is. We just talked about this yesterday on stream.
Oh, do you remember this? Look at this. The EverQuest Online for PS2 keyboard controller.
Oh my god, yeah. Some awesome Game Boy stuff. Bubble Bobble, Pokemon.
colors.
Right.
Back then, really thinking about it, we should have bought some of those up. They just held on to them, right? Because like they're just worth so much now.
Absolutely. You never know what's gonna be the next big thing, right?
Yeah.
There's a ton here. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's kind of overwhelming.
I don't know, this is really a great store so far, but I'm gonna say for me, their Genesis section is really sticking out for me. The Wily Wars, Fantasy Star 3, I don't know, man. I think that might be, depending on the condition, we'll check it out.
A lot of great titles.
And I haven't even looked at PS2 or Xbox yet. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that wall is immense.
Okay, so tell us about the Sega Bass Fishing. What's up with that?
Oh, one of the best fishing games ever created. Has a rod peripheral that had feedback with it when you're reeling it in. It felt great. But for me, the memory was my family and I used to play it a lot together. My brothers, my dad, my stepmom, and every like Sunday we would have like a little betting day. So we put money in a hat, and whoever caught the biggest fish won the money in the hat.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So that's where that lies with me. I just remember playing that for hours and hours on end. Maybe one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game on the Dreamcast.
It's so great that you have that memory, and it makes the game that much more special when it's tied to, you and your family.
Daniel, can I see the Sega Bass Fishing rod down there and a copy of the Sega Bass Fishing for the Dreamcast?
Of course. You want to do some fishing action today, eh?
Yeah, freaking love it.
You know, Dreamcast peripherals are not necessarily the easiest thing to find these days. I mean, back in the day, they didn't make a ton of them.
Yep.
And not everyone was buying them, so finding them now can be a little bit more difficult. And let's look at that bass fishing game.
You excited?
I am. A little shaky. Man, I haven't seen one of these in forever.
That's cool, dude.
And there's a copy of the bass fishing as well.
Best fishing game you can find on any console, period. That's what I'm saying. I'm staying in now.
So I have a funny little story about Sega bass fishing. Back in the day, me and my friends would rent consoles from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And we always wanted a Sega Dreamcast. So when the time came that they were winding down from their console sales or console rentals from Blockbuster, they sold their Dreamcast, the console one.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
they were renting. So at the time I'm thinking, is this the same one that we played growing up?
Yeah.
Anyways, we bought it. Me and my friend got home. We popped the lid. Sega Bass Fishing was inside the Dreamcast.
That's awesome.
We thought we won the lottery.
Okay, Daniel, can we take a look at... Oh man, there's so many good Genesis games. Fantasy Star 3, second row, third from the bottom. Moonwalker on Master System, same game, yep, right there.
Decisions.
This is tough. Because we just want to look at it, Musha.
Musha,
Yeah.
What about that Splatterhouse 2?
Yeah, and Splatterhouse 2. Damn, you will.
Fantasy stuff.
Is the sticker on that one? Let's get it close on that. Yeah. Ooh. But that one's super rare though, that's the thing.
Yes. Oh, man.
Little Master System, eh?
I collect everything. So no manual, that's okay.
Right.
We got a nice clean sticker there, that's nice. A lot of times there's white here. That's nice, nice looking.
Yeah, manual looks to be not intact on this particular one. Now here at our store we do price based on condition. So this would have been taken into consideration at one point.
I absolutely love Splatterhouse. Like
Do you remember playing it growing up?
I had it for turbo.
Okay, cool.
Do you have any turbo here?
I don't think we have much in the way of turbo at the moment.
Like we were talking about, like we're not, condition's not everything, but when you're spending that much,
Yeah.
It's completely understandable.
yeah, but that's such a beautiful
And like Daniel said, right? It's a personal preference, right?
Because I just found this, I want to get your reaction on camera. Come here.
What?
Oh, the Contra collection. Oh, that's right. I didn't even see that earlier. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Right. So there it is, Jay.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
When's the last time you saw one of those, Jay?
When I was a kid, my buddy had one in high school.
Yeah, so this has been cleaned and tested. It has everything that it should have in order to enjoy playing it.
Yeah.
This heat plate on the top is something that's often missing whenever you do find them. And everything at our store has been cleaned and tested. You can find them in good working condition and the drive still operates correctly.
It's so good. Okay. Thanks, Daniel.
No worries, my friend.
Okay, so we're gonna get Will out of his comfort zone a little bit. Daniel, can you help me? Can we get that Fantasy Star 2 out for Genesis and get Will to look at that?
Please.
We gotta get him out of there. He's gotta get some Genesis and turbo stuff.
Let's get you on that Sega train, Will. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Let's take a look at that. Actually, I'll take a look at that Resistance. Will, you got it out too?
I have a one in that's in completed box as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good to have stuff complete in box if we can.
No manual.
It's like all three of these might be missing the manual.
That's okay.
As we talked about earlier, it all comes down to preference.
That's true. These ones have the big manuals for me too, right?
Oh yeah.
okay. What do we got there?
Shining Force. It's another one I've heard of. I've never got around to playing. But I feel like if I'm going to get into the Genesis stuff, it has to be a role-playing game.
Gotta be RPGs, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, Midnight Resistance, made by Data East. This one is a great port that Sega actually did for Genesis. It's not like super expensive, but you don't see it too often, and it covers great. So, you're thinking go on the Sega Bass Fishing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. That looks good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that. I think. It's just I want it, but it's not standing out. What about the Fantasy Star Shining Force?
I think I'm going to wait.
And I just saw Splatterhouse and freaking Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know, man. I'm looking for any of the three Ninja Gaidens.
Got you.
But I saw you had a couple loose cards, but
Yeah, I don't think we have much in the way in completed box at the moment.
yeah, okay.
I don't think I've seen that one. Whatever. Yeah. I've seen 1 and 2.
Hi, my name's Daniel. I work here at the Got Gamez in the Whitby location as well as Ajax.
Daniel, how long have you been a video game player?
Oh boy. Well, video games take me back as far as the Atari. I grew up with an Atari 2600 in the house, and I was always curious as to why it was there. It was there before I was born, so I grew up in a house that had an Atari.
Was digital games taking over ever a fear for you?
Definitely, like personally, I saw the PS3 start to take off as far as digital games go, and we all heard that 60-40, right? 60% of the games are physical, 40 are digital, and then that number started to increase. So for a long time, I definitely thought, you know what, this could become an issue at some point. I guess my biggest fear is moving forward the next 5 to 10 years. Once these consoles decide that they're going to go all digital, which looks inevitable at this point, what's it going to do to all this type of media, and how is it going to change our collecting community?
Daniel, if you could take anything home from this wonderful store,
Oh boy.
what would you take home? How about that Sega CD that we looked at?
I mean, hey, that might be something that you would like to take home with you.
It is.
The black sports Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, nice.
I mean, I'm not a big Dreamcast guy. I do like my Sega. Working in the store for the last 5-6 years, it's not something I've seen a lot.
So, what are we thinking?
I think I'm going to go with the Sega bass fishing and the rod controller.
For sure? Okay.
I'm excited. Some fishing on. What about you?
I think I want to do that Splatterhouse on 360. And it's not even one that's on my list whatsoever.
That was a curve. I thought you were going to say Splatterhouse too.
No, I want Splatterhouse too. Do you want to lend me some money? What you got there, Will?
Oh, we were getting the fishing rod,
Whoa.
but I noticed when I looked up high, there's a box with a fishing rod for Dreamcast. So I just was curious what it was,
Beauty.
because we love our boxes.
Whoa, that was pretty amazing. Wow.
Yeah, that store's fantastic.
Thanks to Daniel. That was a really pleasant experience. Okay, and you got some stuff.
I got some cool stuff. It wasn't the stuff I went in looking for, but that's kind of the name of the game, right? I got Sega Bass Fishing for the Dreamcast, but an in-box fishing rod with it as well too. Look at that.
Absolutely amazing, and that's cool. Will just saw that as we were leaving, kind of up by the door, the box for it.
It was just, we were checking out, we were getting ready, and it was just caught my eye in the distance. I was like, wait a minute.
I picked up Splatterhouse for 360. Get that in there, perfect. There we go. This game is incredibly gory, a little bit rare for 360, and I just got such a soft spot for this series. Blah.
That's another one. Both of us didn't get ones that were on our list.
We didn't get anything on our list, no. We Got Games, guys, you got to check it out if you're in Whitby, Ontario. Just a completely amazing store with 3 different locations.
Yep, all within like 30 minutes of each other here.
Yeah. Until next time, and you say, keep an eye out for those hot softs. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready? And until next time,
Keep an eye out for those hot softs.
and until next time,
Keep an eye out for those hot softs.